Alrighty guys, so I am back and my camera somehow has like grid lines on it and I don't know if that means it's broke or what. Can you guys see? I'm gonna zoom y'all in just a little. Oh man, I forgot you gotta like ever so slightly tap this thing. Okay. All right guys, so I am back. I have went ahead and laid down all of the stickers for my February. It's actually been a couple of days. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's been a couple of days since I first started this, but we're gonna finish it up so I can get this video out for you guys. So what we're looking at here is the February monthly spread. So I've laid down all my date dots, I've laid down my like topper headers and things. I thought I had like a little sidebar for the I'll probably do somewhere. There's like stuff everywhere, but it's okay. It is what it is. I was gonna track like my spending like here, but y'all, I just never do. So I'm trying to get better at it. But flipping the page, we have my February budget. So this will be like my full budget, and I did set it up a little bit differently than from when I did it last month. So at the top I have my income, I have my variable expenses, and it's crazy because I have like rent, Sprint, Xfinity, B, G, and E. You would think that those are fixed because they're like my bills, but for me they're actually, oops, I kicked y'all, I'm sorry. For me they're actually variable because they do change per month. These are the bills that are actually fixed, so I have that over here. And my cash envelopes, how much I want to leave in my account. And then I have a section down here to see what my income was, actual versus budget, variable, fixed, and then like what I'm stuffing into my cash envelopes and my sinking funds. And then I have this page. I haven't really decided what I want to track on this page yet besides my credit score and my savings goal. So I already know for the month of February, the goal, I said I already know and then forgot, and I gotta go look at the envelope. I'm doing a monthly savings challenge, and we are already, when I get to this point, we are already so well ahead. So 405 is the number for February. Hold on, my boyfriend's calling me, so I will talk to you guys in 1 second. Okay, we're back, but he'll probably call back. So 405 is how much I want to save, and it's not really saving. This is going to go towards credit card debt, but pretty much I'm saying that I want to complete that challenge in the month of February, and we already have a really good head start, so I'm super excited. The next thing I have here is my cash envelope. So as you guys know, I absolutely sucked at tracking my spending in my cash envelopes the last time I did this. So we're actually on this week, so I'll start filling them out, but I just wanted to kind of show you guys what it is. Next, I have my spending tracker. So I've already put some spending that I know that I've done and I've spent on my card, and this was all as of the 28th. And so I'm trying to track what I spend on my debit card because I'm trying to create an account buffer, so I don't want to just keep swiping my card. Like I really want to make sure I'm spending, you know, what I'm allowing myself to, but I also want to keep track of when I do swipe my card, so that way I can kind of see if I'm spending on things that I probably shouldn't. So let me look. I did this on the 28th. So have I done any more spending since then? I know that one was included in this. So a little bit. So I'm gonna just go ahead and write this right now while I'm on this app. Oops, so 202.23. I did it at Safeway. This is technically unbudgeted. I did low-key pay myself back, but actually no I didn't. So yeah, no I didn't. I forgot about this one. So there's that, and the rest of these are bills which were supposed to come out. Okay, so that is that one. So then we're going to go over, I have my sinking funds. So this is where I track how much money is going into my sinking funds, and then how much money is in my sinking funds at the end of the month. I track them on this page. I typically only really budget putting money into my sinking funds every 2 weeks when I get paid. But when I do get paid from like part-time job, or sometimes my dad gives me money, sometimes my boyfriend gives me money, I do stuff them more, which is kind of why I want to know where I'm at each time I restuff. So I think that's how I'm going to do that. Oop, I forgot to write the funds there, so I will that one can wait, because we're going to do my paycheck 1 budget in this one too. So when you come here, you see paycheck 1. So pretty much the same layout as before. These are all the bills that needs to be paid within this paycheck. I have paycheck 2 here, and these are the bills that need to be paid within this paycheck. Then the last page here is my debt tracker, and I know you guys kind of can't see, but this is where I track my credit card debt. So a little bit of an update. I know Self is technically paid off if you've watched my last video, but I had to have some spending in there, so I've added it back. Capital One will get paid off actually today, so that one will be paid off. And then I'm working on this Capital One because the balance is smaller than Best Buy, and I'm simultaneously working on the school bill. It is $14,000 that I have to pay, so I kind of want to pay that as I'm going, and then like once I cut some of these other ones out, I can push money towards that. So that's the goal. And then I do want a space where I can track my other paychecks, even though I don't like budget them essentially with you guys. So that is that. So going back to my February tracker, let's go ahead and lay down some of these bills. So I've already like essentially wrote on all of the stickers. So the first bill we have here at the month of February is rent. So this bill has actually already been paid. I started filming this before February started, but it just didn't work out that way. So that got paid. Then we have Allstate, which is also due on the 1st. This one also got paid, so I'm going to check that. I have Progressive, which is due on the 3rd, and this one also got paid. I have to use tweezers to get these stickers straight. Like if not, they will be crooked all around, y'all. Sprint was due on the 4th, and I did prepay this one. This one was $205 and some change, so I'm gonna put $206 is how much that was. Okay, flipping over to this side again, the next bill I have here is my Self loan. So what I did was I put debt in gray, bills in pink, and then auto payments I also put in gray. I don't know why. I probably should have put that in a darker pink, but I wasn't thinking. So this Self loan is due on the 6th, and I have not actually paid that yet. The next one is Best Buy, and I actually don't know when Best Buy is due. Oh, I don't know when that's due. Let's see if it'll let me quickly log back in. Nope, it logged me out, so let's log back in really quick. I was just on it, so let's look and see when this bill is due. And I've already paid a portion of said bill. I wish it kind of showed me how much of this minimum I've already paid, so I just got to try to keep track of it, and I haven't. So this bill is due on the 20th of February, which is President's Day. So that's there. And then my Capital One, which one is this? This is my Journey one, and I believe that this one is due on the 17th of every month. Yep, the 17th of every month is when this bill is due. And as you see, I don't have Self, and I don't have the other Capital One bill, because when I did this, they both were expected to be paid off. This school bill, I want to pay $100 a month, and I just want to have $100 paid by the end of the month. I don't really have like a due date for it. I just got to pay this as soon as possible. So I'm just going to put it at the last day of every month, because that's how much I want to have paid on that by the end of each month. The next bills we have here is my Xfinity bill. This one's due on the 10th. So we're gonna flip back again. And this one's due on the 10th. I have not paid that yet. Actually, I'm lying. I did pay that. I have paid that bill. So that one got paid. I don't think I was supposed to pay it yet, but I did. So that's a thing. BG&E, because I remember I was like doing my budget, it had threw some other stuff off. So I'm like, I don't know. I paid it though, so I guess it is what it is. So this is due on the 13th of February, my BG&E bill. So put that there. My car note's due on the 15th of every single month. So I will put that on the 15th. And then my mail, I actually need to update it because I got a new card, so I don't think they even took their money out for last month because I got a new debit card and I have not switched that over. But that's due on the 7th. Okay, and then I have some bills that come out in automatic payment. So the first one here is Apple, and this $3 one comes out on the 1st. So it already has taken out of the account. Apple 2 comes out on the 11th of each month. So this has not yet come out yet. And I actually have this linked to a credit card. So I eventually want to have all my bills linked to a credit card. Next one I have here is Planet Fitness. And I think this is the 25th of each month. It's either the 25th or the 26th. I cannot remember. And I don't, actually, let's go look. Let's just go look so I don't have to peel the sticker up later, because I would be the one to just have to go peel the sticker up later. So that's why I like stop and go look. Sometimes I can remember all of my bills, but the more you have, the harder it is to remember them all. So when is this due? Oh crap, it's due on the 17th of each month. I am so glad that I looked. And that auto pays out. Okay, HP Inc. I never know when this bill is due. I think I always put it on the 23rd. This is another one that auto drafts, but I have to go in and update it because I've changed debit card numbers and I have not updated that one. So TubeBuddy and Thematic are two new bills that I have, and I actually don't know the due dates of them. So I'm just going to set them over to the side. And then next month I'll make sure I know when they're due, but they will automatically come out and it will automatically take out of one of my credit cards. I decided that my self credit card will be for all business expenses once that's fully paid off. So there is that. We have all the bills laid out. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So we pretty much got all the first half except for 2 bills that I still have to pay, and then the first half of the month will be solid. So now flipping over to my budget for February, and I need to have my little cheat sheet next to me so I know, and I actually know some of the actuals, so I'll probably put that there. So my expected for my full-time job is 18. Oh shucks, that is what I get every 2 weeks, not every month. So for the month, it is $400 that I expect to get for the month, and I don't really budget extra. So rent, we're budgeting, well, we would have budgeted $1,827. It actually came in at $1,832. Oops, and 20 cents. Sprint, we budgeted $230. It came in at $205.94. Xfinity, we budgeted $240, and it came in at $251.80. So now in March, I will probably up them a little bit to kind of or decrease them a little bit to match what the actuals have been averaging. BG&E, we've budgeted $120 for the month, and we already know how much that is, so that's $143.24. $143.24 is what that actually is. Okay, so the next thing we have is Allstate. I gotta turn this really quick because these coils, it's actually $13.99, even though I budget 400. Lord, I'll be budgeting. Let me see if I can zoom you guys in just a little bit more so you can see what I'm writing. Progressive is actually $278.49. Mail is $6 every month. My car note, it's actually like $253.54, something like that. I mean $353.54. And I always round it up to $354. Apple One is $2.99 if I'm writing the exact amount, and Apple 2 is $10.99. Planet Fitness, I was just on that so I can write the actual amount. The actual amount is $25.29. HP Inc. is, I'm gonna write $7. My self loan is $48 every month. My Best Buy is $77. That's the minimum for this month. The One Capital One bill that I'm doing, the minimum is $25 for this month. The school bill for the month, we're going to do $100. TubeBuddy is $6 every month, and Thematic is I had a different one when I did my budget, so let's look over here and see what Thematic is. It's about $8 every month. I feel like that's false. I feel like that's false. Something's telling me that. No, it's $7.99, I think. I don't know how much that is. So I may have to adjust that number. So now I'm gonna go ahead and get my calculator up so we can get these totals. Can you see? All right, so for variable expenses, $1827 plus $230 plus $240 plus $120, and we'll come back at the end of the month and do the variances on my actuals. I just put them there because I already know them. Okay, so then my fixed expenses, we have $13.99 plus $278.49 plus $6 plus $353.54 plus $2.99, $10.99, $25.29, $7, $48, $77, $25, $100, $6, and $8. So in fixed expenses, we spend, not the camera cutting off, but in fixed expenses we spend $962.29 every month. So if I add that to my $2,417, we have a total of $3,379.29 that we budget every month for bills. And I typically take that from I'm getting meetings after notifications after notifications. Okay. So that means we have a balance of, oh gosh. Y'all, this is what happens when you're working from home. That means we have about, oops, I keep kicking the camera. I gotta get used to this. I'm so sorry. I actually am thinking about doing a whole new setup, because if you guys have been following me, then you know that I got a new computer. So the computer that I have out in my living room, besides the fact that it's connected to my printer, I don't actually need it right now. So I think I'm about taking it down and making that area my whole setup for filming. We'll see. But so it says that I have a balance of $1,000 and $1,020.71 left over at the end of the month that will go and be broken up into my cash stuffing. So what I will do is my income, we're gonna write for, can you see? Nope, you can't see. We're gonna write 400. My variable, we're gonna write 2,417. My fixed, we're gonna write $62.29. So that means for my stuffing, we can veg it, and I don't take the cents, so I'm gonna do $1,120 for the month, which will put us at a zero base, but it technically will have 71 cents left over, but it's okay. So that's how I do my budget. And so I typically have an amount that I put in my cash envelopes and sinking funds, but I don't really know that until I do my budget breakdown by paycheck. Oop, Chime is messaging me. So I really don't know what that is until I do my budget breakdown by paycheck. So I'm going to leave that one blank for now, but it will total up to the 1020. So then we go to this page. So I think we're all set. So now what I'll do is update this one. So let me see, what did I give myself in cash envelopes last week? I gave myself $10 in food. Gas had $20. Spending got $10. Household got $5. Lotto got $10. And Buffer got $5. Okay, so I'm actually gonna get my cash envelopes real quick so we can see what we spent. Okay, so I grabbed my envelopes to see what we have in there. So food, we spent all of our $10, so we don't have any more money in there. Spending, we still have our $10, so we didn't spend any money. So we have $10, and I should have put lines here. Household, we still have our $5. We did not spend any money, so we still have $5. Gas, we still have our $20. We didn't spend any money, so we have $20 going into this next week. Eating out, which is actually my Lotto one, I just haven't I actually bought these envelopes these dividers off of Etsy, and I think I'm gonna switch to envelopes, and I just haven't made myself some new ones yet. So when I do, I will have an envelope that actually says Lotto. So we spent that $10, so we don't have anything in there. And then Buffer, we should still have our $5. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We still have our $5 inside of Buffer. So we didn't spend any money. Oops. Okay, perfect. So that is how that looking. So then going into weeks, so today is February 3rd. So going into this, I don't budget on these weeks because I don't get paid this week. I get paid next week. So I'm just gonna pull over what we have. So we're budgeting $0 because we don't have any money. We have $20 in gas. We have $10 in spending, $5 in household, no money in Lotto, and $5 in buffer. And so that's what we have until I get paid again next Friday. So that is that one completely done. So then moving on, I actually need to, I don't know what I spent. I'm going to actually just mark it. I'm just going to put it as today's date, 23. I don't know. Out of my food money, cash, and we spent $10. I want to start tracking my envelopes. Oh, and Lotto. So this is I'm gonna just put it today's date because I wasn't tracking it, and I'm gonna try to start tracking it. Lotto, Lotto, cash, and this was $10 also. Okay, perfect. So I got that done. And we're gonna skip these two and come back. We're gonna do my paycheck budget with me. So I've already let me flip to my little cheat sheets really quickly. I really need to respond to these people. I'll do it in a minute, they'll be all right. So my full-time every 2 weeks is $1,800. And am I gonna write, well, I guess I'll write the due date. So this is 1, 2, 10, 2, ooh, I forgot what BG&E was that quickly. 13 to 15 to 23 is where I'm gonna put it to, is this 17? Oh, 20. And I'm just gonna put 228, and then this is 2, this one's 17. Okay, perfect. So rent for this paycheck, we are going to be budgeting $912. Can you guys see? I hope. I had to zoom you guys out just a little bit. And 50 cents. Xfinity. Now see, this is where I wasn't supposed to pay that Xfinity bill until this paycheck, because there was a little bit of a balance that I've just had to cover. So it's already been taken care of. So I'm trying to figure out what, like, do I want to like keep that budgeted here and then move it somewhere else, or not budget for it anymore, because I've already paid this bill and we're all set for the other bills that I have to pay. Like, I've already arranged that. $21 that was over. So I'm actually just not going to budget it, and I'm gonna put it in my envelopes. So BG&E has $143.24. My car note, we're gonna budget the $354. HP Inc., we're gonna budget $7. Best Buy is $77. Oops. Best Buy is $50 for this week. Because, so the bill is $77, but what I do is, so by the end of the month, I'm gonna put, I think $100 on this. So I'm paying over the bill, but I do want to make sure I know how much the bill is. So that's going to get paid. My school is going to get $50 this week, and this Capital One is going to get $25. So as you know, I do pay on all of my debts out of my paychecks, and I also have a sinking fund for them. I actually have two sinking funds. So I have a debt envelope that I stuff into, and then I have my monthly savings challenge. Now my debt envelope, once I hit the amount that I need, I pull that money out and I go pay on that credit card, debt bill, whatever I'm trying to save up for as far as debt's concerned. In my monthly savings challenge, at the end of the month, whatever's in that envelope, I'm going to pay towards whatever debt I'm working on at that particular moment. So that's kind of how I do it. Pay debt down in multiple different ways. This is just what's been working best for me, just to make sure I'm staying on track of everything. So we're going to calculate this because I can't write what I have over here because I had to take that out. So 50 plus 143.24 plus 354 plus 7 plus 100, those two 50s plus 25. So we are budgeting $1,541.74 that I am going to have to pay towards bills on this check. So if I subtract that from my $1,800 that I get every week, 2 weeks, that means I have $258 because I do not do the cents. $258 to spend, I mean not spend, but to put between like an account buffer, my cash envelopes, and as well as my sinking funds. So I want to do, I think I did $5 in an account buffer. So we're going to subtract 5 from that. In my sinking funds, we're going to do, I think since I didn't do Xfinity, I'm gonna bump this up to $20 versus what I have written over here, because clearly $10 is not getting us through 2 weeks. Now it counteracts because I do, for you know, get paid weekly for my part-time job, but I try to pretend like I don't have that money so that way I can use that money solely for whatever I want. So spending is going to get $10. Gas is always going to get $20. Lotto, I think I'm also going to up that to $20, $10 a week. Household will always get 5, and buffer will always get 5 as well. So we're going to take that from there. 20, 10, 20, 20, 5, and 5. So that means we have $173 that we can put into our sinking funds. So we will come back, not next week because next week's the cash stuffing, but the week after that to budget paycheck number 2. And then I'm going to actually, I'll come back to this in a second, and we don't need to do anything with there. So I'm going to go ahead to my cash envelope budget page. Okay, so quickly I'm going to, should I go ahead and put all my, really quickly put all my starting balances and then come back and do the budget? Or should we just do that all together? I think we should probably do that all together. Okay, so this is how I typically decide what I'm putting into my envelopes. I see how much money I have for my envelopes, and I honestly judge based off of that. So some of them I already know that I want to put a certain amount in there no matter what, and then the rest of them just depends just like you know, on what goals that I'm having. So actually I'm going to go ahead and do the ones that I know that I want to put in there no matter what. So let's see, Christmas is going to get $20 no matter what. Birthday is going to get $20 minus 20, and then savings is also going to get $20. Okay, all right, so debt is going to get $10, and then my monthly savings is going to get $15. My $2 savings is going to get $2. Okay, and I think those are all the ones. Oh, and I have to do P.O. Box, and that's going to get $10. Okay, so I have about $76 that I can spread between the rest. Oh, Fur Baby always only gets $1, so that's easy. Okay, so I have $75 that I can spread between the rest of them. So this is what I'm going to do. So I will go, let me zoom you guys back out just so that way you can see the envelopes. It's probably going to zoom all the way out, so sorry guys. Me and this thing has been fighting. When I say fighting, we've been fighting all day. So I'm actually just going to set my phone here so it can stay down. So I will go into each envelope, pull everything out, see what I have in here, So we are starting the month off with $20, $40, $60, $70. And initially, so essentially, if I do this when I'm supposed to, the ending balances when I close out the month should be the starting balances. But I think I've added some, let me see, because what was beauty? I don't even see beauty on here no more. $50. So yeah, I've clearly added some money since I did my closeout. Yep, because I got paid. So that's why I go back and check them anyway, and I don't write over, because I do still get my part-time paychecks, and sometimes I have to, you know, film the video before or after. And I might, like, I just want to make sure I have the most accurate starting balances at the time of doing this budget. So I think, let's see, house is a really important one for me, so I think I actually might do $20 in this one as an automatic. So I think we're gonna do $5 in beauty. I think that should be okay. Birthday, we've already said how much we're putting in there. It has $25 in there, and this is for my birthday next year. My birthday is in December, and I want to take a trip. I don't know exactly where I want to go, but I want to take some type of trip for my birthday. I want to start doing that yearly, and plus with Christmas and all that being in December, I really need to start saving up early because Christmas time gets so expensive. And y'all are going to get on me because I still have not got my oil change at the time of filming this video. But I promise I will get it done. So there's $90 in here. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and add 10 so we can have $100 in there. So we have $40, and we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more envelopes to stuff. So we should be fine, I think. We'll see. So let's see, Christmas, and some of them I don't necessarily have to stuff, so we'll see. Christmas at $20, $40, $5, and we already said it's going to get $20. I might put another $15 in one of my next paychecks because I wanted to always have multiples of 20 in here. Date night only has $10 in there, and I think I'm gonna add another 5. So let's subtract 5. I know you kind of can't see my calculator, but I am subtracting. Okay, so this debt is coming out because we are paying off that Capital One, and if you remember, that balance was $106, like it's almost like $107. I have 110 in here. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1, 2, 3. So I think it was like, what, $8 or something like that. So I'm gonna just set these $2 to the side. I may put them in my $2 savings challenge right now, so we'll see. So let me flip over really quickly to this. So on today is 2/3/23. We are going to make a payment of $107. Well, it's going to be the 1,612, and the rest of the change is going to sit in my account. But since that's what I pulled out of that envelope, I'm going to put this to the side. That's going to go to the bank, and I'm going to pay off that credit card, and that credit card will be completely paid off. And my goal is to not spend on any of them, and really just be on top of my budget this month. So that is what hopefully I'm going to do. Oh fudge, I still needed that, my bad, y'all. So the next debt that I am working on, I guess it's technically this self one, but I really should be doing this one I'm going to use my part-time job to pay this one down. So you'll see the balances come down. But as far as what's in this debt envelope, I'm going to put this. So it's Capital One. And we need to pay $1,285.65. So that is what we are saving up for now in this envelope. So of course that is a higher amount, so that's going to take us probably a lot longer. So we're going to put $0 because we don't have anything in here now, and I will put $10 going forward. So equipment, I didn't write that on here. I should have, but I didn't. It has nothing in there. I don't plan on stuffing it for a little while, just because I have other priorities that I'm trying to do, and I have pretty much all the equipment that I need for both of my channels, so we should be fine. Most I need is a new camera screen protector, and that's only like $7 or $8, so I may just take it out of my personal spending, but we'll see. Fur Baby has $12 in there, and I don't plan on getting a pet until I move out, so this is just not a priority for me right now, so I'm okay with that only getting $1 every time I stuff it. And that is all for this binder. And I don't have like a particular high or low priority. My envelopes are in alphabetical order, and I just divided them in half so that way I could fit them into 2 binders, because it was a lot in just one. So giveaways has nothing in there, but I do want to add maybe, how many more envelopes? We only have $35 left, and I still have 1, 2, 3, 4 more envelopes. Well, no, actually only 3, because I don't have to stuff anything in taxes, because I only stuff that when I get like a YouTube check, or if I ever decide to open my Etsy shop back up. Those are when I would stuff taxes, but I just keep the envelope in there to have it. So I only have 1, 2, 3, 4 more envelopes to stuff at $35. So I'm going to do $5 in this one. My next giveaway is when I reach 5K. We are on the road. We're at 4,200. So if you want to join the Elevated Babes, hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it if you join our family over here. I'm super excited. I've been getting a lot more engagement, which excites me so much because I love talking to you guys. So comment, let's engage, let's chat, let's have conversations. So house has 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 15. I'm super excited that it finally has $100 in here. This is for me to move out, and I now have $100. So I think honestly I might start a house like savings challenge. So I think at the end I'm gonna create like another binder, and it's gonna be like my house saving challenge binder. So everything that I would need to move out, I would put like in a separate binder. So at the end of the month I'll probably take what's in here like out and deposit it into that house binder. So I'm not sure, but I'm gonna leave it for now. So we'll see. Medical, I think we're gonna give it, we have $10, $15 in here right now. How many more envelopes? I have $30, so I'll just put $10 in all of the rest of these envelopes. So that works. All right, P.O. Box I think only has $10. P.O. Box only has $10. I think the full bill is like 100. Well, it might go up. So I think I budgeted 130. Yep, 130, and I need that by June. So we're on the way. My savings, I think after this stuffing we'll finally have $100 in here. So we might actually hit that before then, because I do sometimes stuff these, but we'll see. 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85 is what's in here right now. Okay. So that works. Self-care I think only has this $20 in there. Yep, it only has $20. I decided that I'm going to take my acrylics off and just do some press-ons after Valentine's Day to let my nails rest, because I'm going to a concert at the beginning of March and I want my nails done for that. So this is to save up to get my nails done again, but closer to March. Travel has some coinage in here, and I think I might try to condense this because I just don't like having all these ones in here. So 5, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And I'm just gonna grab a 20 from the 20s that was going back to the bank. So travel has 20, 40, 60, 80, 81, 82, 83, and $84 in here. And so what I think I want to do is, oops, not 85, 84. I think what I want to do is, well, we'll see. It's kind of like a twofold. My friend might be, well, my boyfriend's friend might be going somewhere for his birthday. He wants to go to New York. So if we go, then I can use that as my spending money. But if we don't, then for my birthday, I want to use that. So I want to use my birthday envelope to fund the trip. It's like my birthday envelope to, I want to use my travel envelope to fund the trip itself, and my birthday envelope like as spending and maintenance and self-care and all that. So we'll see. I'm actually about to add this $2 in here, and I should just condense this. Should I just condense this really quickly? I'm about to condense this really quickly. I have to leave one $2 bill in here because my dad gave that to me. So let's just condense this. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's $20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's $30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on, so let me write 3. Deposit plus $2, so it should be $38 in here. So this was $30, I think. Let me see. So I'll do that. All of this should be like $7? Is that how much that should be? Y'all remember? Okay. And I think I actually have 5, so I should be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yep. Okay, so 20, 30, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. And that is what's in my I was gonna leave it as all 2s, but I just don't personally like how bulky that this makes it, so I'm just gonna make sure I always add multiples of 2 in here, and that's how I'm going to do it. So this has $38 in there. And then y'all, my monthly savings challenge for February just started, and I have so much already saved for February. We have $130 already saved for February. Like, I am like shocked, but more so very proud of myself. Like, I've been like, every time I get a couple of dollars, I'm like, ooh, how much can I cross off? How much can I cross off? So 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So let's just go ahead and take this out now. Okay, so we have 130 starting off this challenge for the month already, and the month just started. I am like so excited about these monthly challenges. I am so determined to get this debt down. Like, I'm like so excited. But yeah, so that is that. I still have not cleaned off this tracker, and there's no 1s, but in my 5s, I don't like budget this, but once it cross off, I do use this towards whatever debt I'm working on at that time too. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. It's a lot harder for me to save 5s than it is for me to save 1s, so we'll see. And that is everything. Oh, I love how thinner my envelopes are now. So that's pretty much everything that we have to stuff into our envelopes. I would total those up, but I'm being lazy right now. So what I'm about to do is just count this really quick, because this has been a long video. Count this really quick to make sure it is still the one, how much is supposed to be in here? The 107. Okay. These twos might throw me off, but let's try not to get thrown off. So 20, 40, oh no, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. I knew I was going to do it. Okay, hold on. 2, 4, 5, 55, that's 60. All right, 60, 2, 4, 6, 8, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 80. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 90. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 110? Shouldn't it be 106? Did I pull some more money out? I don't know. It's 110 in here. But all my other envelopes have what they should have in there, right? But then I add $2. 38, 20, 45, 46, 47, 48, 38, I mean. Yeah, everything is where, I don't know. You guys will let me know if you know where those other $2 came from. I mean, $3 came from, because I don't remember. But yeah, so that is everything for my February budget with me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I can't wait to kind of like start playing around with like a new setup. What I really can't wait is to move, y'all, and like really have like a dedicated like office space. Oh, I am super duper excited about it. So, but that'll probably be next year. So we are on the road, we are growing, we are saving, and I'm just thankful that you guys have been here with me, subscribe to me. For those that are new and just recently subscribed to me, thank you so much. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.